My name's Jules. I'm 17 and this is my blog. I blog heaps on Tumblr. Right now I'm into writing about body image, self-esteem, that kind of thing. I'm lucky enough to have a couple of regular contributors. Passive-aggressive comments on social media really suck.
I think that it is really important to work on maintaining a positive and healthy and balanced sense of yourself.
Nella, we were best friends when we were little.
The reality is when we access the world through our device, we're not seeing a realistic view of the world. We're seeing the parts that people are choosing for us to see.
Green and lean. Hashtag health. Green smoothie goodness. Hashtag superfit. Morning routine. Hashtag fit. Hashtag healthy. Hashtag lean machine.
Social media gets a really bad rap sometimes. There's this idea that it's bad for you and bad for your self-esteem, but it doesn't have to be that way. The key is how you use it.
Morning smoothie. Hashtag green for life. No, delete. Healthy every day. Hashtag green power smoothie.
Are you using social media to connect with people in a genuine way? Or are you trying to put out an image of yourself that's not quite real? Are you using social media to attract likes, rather than share yourself in an authentic way?
The problem, I think, there is that when you're putting out content that is going to be literally liked by people or follow or attract followers, then we can be really motivated to put out there a one-dimensional view of ourselves. And it creates this pressure for us to only put out content that's really polished and shiny and positive.
You also need to ask yourself, how are you reacting to social media? Are you comparing yourself to others? Are you forgetting that you are good enough?
I think it's really important that when we're looking at online content, we understand that it is constructed, that it's not a perfectly accurate mirror of reality. Behind every one selfie, there's probably 5 other selfies that have been taken and binned because they were from the wrong angle or because they posed someone unfavourably.
Hey, Noah.
Hey.
It's important to remember that if you use social media in a positive way, it can really help self-esteem. I've made such strong connections through this blog. It's really helped me to find a community and understand myself.
You know, I've met lots of young people throughout school who are being bullied or are having a difficult time offline, and they've found the online world is a refuge for them. You know, platforms like Tumblr where people say they find their community that they never knew existed in the real world. And I think that can be a really amazing asset when it comes to people who are struggling to build some confidence and build some social connections too.
You ever had one of those green smoothies?
You stalking Nella on Insta still?
Something about her. Must be all the celery.
Dude, stop obsessing.
Maybe I have checked out her profile a bit. I've seen the kind of guy she's into these days.
Ripped.
Yeah, like me.
Hey, listen to this.
When it comes to social media, there's a lot of absolute nonsense being put out there about body image. You know, when we look at photos online that portray girls as all being skinny or all being airbrushed or never having a blemish, or guys who are ripped, but you don't ever actually see them at the gym. You just see them at the beach having the best time. It sets up this really unrealistic view of our bodies. You know, you can feel like there's this pressure to look perfect all the time, not realizing that the photos that we're seeing have totally been touched up. So the mechanisms of social media that set up our social interactions aren't actually that different to the social mechanisms of high school. You can see that there are different friendship circles, and there's a currency of popularity and followers, and there's a bit of a social hierarchy, and we all know that there tends to be a social ladder at school.
Last photo you posted yesterday, Noah.
Thanks, glad you liked it.
I don't even know your name.
I find it really strange that we tend to equate the number of followers that someone has on Instagram or Twitter or whatever with a real life offline view of success and happiness. Because when you think about it, it's quite strange to have lots and lots of people following you that you actually don't know offline. Would you ever take a photo of yourself and your friends and print it out and go up to random people on the street, like some old guy standing by his car, and be like, hey, do you like my photo? That's kind of creepy when you think about it, but having heaps and heaps of randoms that you don't know following you on social media is kind of the same thing.
Go on then.
No way.
Just send her a message. Go on.
But yes, the things that we do post online do count, and they are real and they are enduring. And I think that that's really powerful to understand that when we choose to genuinely affirm a friend by reaching out to them online, that does count.
Hey, Nella.
Hey, you want to sit?
So,
You go.
green smoothie, the flavour of the day? Any good?
Don't believe everything you see.
Yeah.
You know, when we choose to connect with people and follow people who do make us feel good, you know, we are connecting with them in a real life kind of way online, then that really does matter.